This is back to where the channel originally started. This is the old Mustang that we rebuilt. It was lightly wrecked. We replaced a hood, we put a bumper, new grill, and updated to a GT grill, and a fender. There was no inner structure damages to the car at all. And the hood, a lot of guys ask me about the hood. The hood's a Cervini's hood. Now, I also wanted to follow up with something on this. You know, I used to be a painter years ago. We did this project. It's a hard color to blend, but it blended, everything blended in really well, no problems. Now, I used a cheaper clear, UPOL clear, and the UPOL clear, it's been almost a year, 2 years. A lot of guys threw a lot of crap at it, you know, hey, da da da. O'Reilly's was selling it for, promoting it for like 50 bucks a gallon. I used it on this car, just on the front clip. The car is typically always in the garage, and it's never yellowed. It came out slicker than you know what. But I showed you in other videos. Go back to my videos. You know, this has been, this hood, I gotta give it a thumbs up. There's a lot of fiberglass companies that make hoods. This hood has been on here a year and a half. It's open, it's been closed. It closes and it feels heavy, just like a steel hood. It's very thick, very well constructed. It's made by Cervini, okay? All their products are really good. I even put their side vents on it, painted them, color matched everything. I did it, they didn't. Everything came out perfect. I will be getting rid of this car, but I have a checklist, a few more things I gotta get rid of. This is a 6-cylinder car, pony car package, all right? So it's got the GT wheels and suspension underneath it, and it's a V6. But you know what? It's been fun to drive. It's a convertible. I'm not out racing anybody, but back to the hood. Right, so the hood, you buy a lot of different fiberglass products, and they will spider web on you as time goes on. It's a stress in the fiberglass, you know, thinner fiberglass, or even exposure to the elements, constant heat, and then, you know, cold weather, freezing. But if you got a really nice car and you're putting a custom hood on it, most likely it's going to be garage kept. This company makes some fantastic stuff. And that UPOL clear, I don't care, you know, some guys would throw rocks at me. I didn't use a high-end clear on this. Didn't know where the project was going, but it's been color sanded and buffed, and there is no orange peel on it. It's slick as glass. There are no waves in this hood because I did it the old school way, like I used to do Corvettes years ago. I blocked the gel coat first, and then I put a feather fill product on it, which is basically polyester spray-on Bondo. Let's just say polyester filler. That's what they call it. That was blocked perfectly straight. Then it was primed again with a 2K primer. That was blocked, okay, with long boards. Because long boards, the longer it is, you see, you don't get waves. All right. So, and then after the 2K primer was sealed and sprayed, base coat, and then it was clear coated with the UPOL clear. I don't have the number on me, but I'll put it in the description when I look it up. It was a overall clear that they had. It's done perfect, okay? Now, yes, this is not a show car, all right? Oops. But if it was, I probably could still do it with this, all right? What I would do is probably, oh, the key to this clear. Hold on a minute. The whole key to this clear. I shot it and let this car sit for a month. All right? So, you know, when people don't realize that paint is chemistry, right? I used to, you know, my job on the fire department was basically chemicals. So you got to let the paint has a catalyst, called an activator, and it hardens, right? So I let it harden. That's why some guys jump on stuff too fast, and body shops, production shops have to. They got to make a living. They got to get it in, they got to get it out, they put it in ovens, they bake it, all kinds of stuff. I let this product cure for a month, then I color sanded it, and then I buffed it, all right? So I had no shrink back or anything. Same thing with the primers and the polyesters. I shot them. I let them set up for a couple of days before I ever went back on them. You know, it's an old thing back when we used to shoot lacquer and stuff on old custom cars. We'd shoot, you know, a gallon of lacquer primer on the car, push the car aside, go on another one, let that thing cure out, let all the let all the lacquer thinners come out of it. All right, same thing with this. When you're shooting something with Clearzone, you got to let the paint do its chemical reactions. All right, and all you have to do is look up the data sheet on these, and it will tell you the times that you can get back on it, the time to let it cure. It gives you all, read it. All right, a lot of guys don't like to read stuff, or guys like to push. If you're doing something nice, don't push it. All right, just take your time. All right, this car's got imperfections. You know what happened? A sad thing happened to me. After I left this car, I went on a drive with my wife. A freak hailstorm came out right when I went inside the house. I ran out to pull the car into my shop, and I got hit with a couple of little hail dings. Got one there, and I think one on the back quarter, or maybe one over here, or a little bit on the side somewhere. But I'm going to go to a paintless dent guy I know. He'll take them out. I'm not going to repaint anything. What for? When he can do a great job on it. Okay. And this car, I'm going to sell it. You know, this car is like $6,500, $7,000. This car's got under 100,000 miles. I'll sell it. It's got brand new tires. Oh, another thing. When I put the tires on, I came back from the tire shop, those little stickers came off, you know. So I went and bought some new caps on eBay for it. I'll put those on. So what's left on this project before she goes bye-bye, convertible top. I'll put a new top on it. It hasn't been used very much, and my window stopped actuating. It only comes up halfway, so I know there's a cable problem. I'll take it apart. Maybe I'll make a video on how to fix that. On the AC, when you turn the AC on, you can hear one of the, it's called an actuator, and there's two of them. The one that changes the blowers, you know, from top of the windshield to here. You'll hear a click, click, click for a few seconds while it's changing. Very easy to change. I'll show you how to change that. If you ever start up a Mustang, turn on the AC and turn a dial for up and down, you hear kick, 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 kick. That's what's going on, okay? There's no major problem with the AC. It's just basically actuators. It's a controller that closes and opens up the doors for the vents. Other than that, let's see, I get that driver's window, a little bit of the window tints coming off, so I'll take it to a tint shop. The lady does great work here in my area, and I'll have her do it. So we'll follow up before I sell it. Probably sell it in about 2 months. We'll drive it when the temperature's starting to change a little bit. Oh good Lord, it's way too hot for a convertible right now. So, you know, September-ish, we'll drive around a little bit, enjoy my wife with it, and enjoy it. But once again, Cervini products are #1. They're solid. They close nice. The latching is nice. I use all the factory latches on it. It's factory hood hinges. I can't say enough good things. So when I build other ones, I'm using Cervini products. I wish they made a hood for a Crown Vic. I'd use it on the Punisher. Anyway, that's it. Talk to you all later.